Alright, so this video is about forking, cloning, and creating branches in repositories. Right, this is the Curryman's repo. It's not mine, so I want to fork it. So come down here. A fork means to just copy someone's repository and have your own version of it. You can rename it. Let me call it my own repo. Yeah, then create fork. Takes a while. Soon as you're done creating it, you come here, copy this link. You come to your terminal, you cd into desktop. Or you navigate, you find your way into your desktop. And the reason it's important to come to the desktop is because, excuse me, is because the desktop is an easy place to look at what's available to you. So that's why I like to go to desktop. You do your git clone and you paste that link you copied. And the reason you are you're doing this clone is so that you can work on your laptop on the codes, right? So now that we've cloned it, if we do the name of the file is my own repo, right? So if we do cd my own repo, right? We are navigating into that file, and then we can do code dot. It's a shortcut for opening a file in VS Code. If I press enter now, VS Code will open. So that's it. And we can open our terminal and make it full screen. Right, now we have it here. The first thing you want to do is to create a branch. When you clone a repo from somewhere else, so that everything you're doing is separate from the original content. So you do that by saying git switch -c, the name of the branch you want to create. So let's call it new branch. Let's call it new branch 1. So not only did I create a new branch, I also switched to the new branch, to the new branch 1. So for example, if I create files here, touch touch1.py, 2.py, 3.py, right? Of course, remember I'm in the new branch, right? All of these are here, the 3 files I just created. If I do git branch, I can see all the branches I have. I have my new branch and I have master. This asterisk tells me I'm in the new branch. Alright, so if I want to switch back to master, because I have not committed these new files to the to the new branch repository, they are untracked, so they will appear everywhere in all branches. So what I need to do is to switch back to the new branch. I hope that's where I am already. Okay, that's where I am. And then I do git add. I can add them individually or just do git add dot. Right, I've added, and then I can do git status, and then I can do git commit -m files added or added files, anyone. So now when I switch back, to master, because I've switched back to the master, as you can see, they are now tracked to the new branch file. They no longer appear here when I go to the master, but when I switch back to what's it called, the new branch, they all appear. You understand? All right, so we have that. Since we've committed it, we can push. You use this command, right? You push in and then you're setting the upstream to create a remote branch as well. Because just because you created a new branch here doesn't create a new branch upstream. So you create a new branch upstream as well, and you tell them to push your code there. All right. But subsequently, you will not need to use this. You just simply use git push. You only need to use this code the first time. And this last part is whatever name you want to give to your upstream branch. But it is advisable to use the same branch name you use in your local repo. Right? So we've pushed it. Let's now go to the browser. Alright, if I go to my repo on my browser, my own repo is here. I come here, and then as you can see, compare and pull. You use this button when it's time to submit to the original repo. For example, the curry man, if I want to submit to him, and this is where I go to. But for now, they're telling me I created a new branch. Right, that's it here as well. I can come here to see what's in the new branch. This is the new branch. It has 1, 2, 3. But if I go back to the master, it doesn't have 1, 2, 3. Right, so that's it. Everything I pushed is now here in this branch. And now, this new branch, by the time I'm done with everything I have to do with my code and everything, like I'm done coding, I've pushed everything to the new branch, I can then come here, right? You add the title to your pull. What is pull? Now, the pull request is, because the name is funny, because it doesn't look like you're pulling something, it looks like you're actually pushing something to whoever owns the repo. So you are asking them to pull your changes over to their side. So that's why it's a pull request. You are requesting them to make a pull of your code to join their code. That's how the name explains itself. They are the one pulling. You are the one making the request for them to pull your code in. So that's why it's a pull request. All right. So here you add the title. Created 3 Python files. Then here you can give details, maybe the content of the Python file. File 1 has blah 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 blah. File 2, you just write a little description and then you press this and they will receive a notification in their end. Oh, someone has made changes. You understand? So that's how it works. That's I've explained Git Fork, I've explained Git Clone, Git branch, and checkout, and a pull request. Let's go back to our code. I don't know if at some point, okay, I explain Git branch. Git branch lists all the branches you have locally. All right, that's it. I hope this helps.